To answer your first question, yes, the Lexus LS is the car you've heard of that can park itself. But Lexus's flagship sedan has more to offer than just one headline-grabbing feature. In fact, you can make the case that the Lexus LS, especially in its hybrid LS 600HL form, is the most technologically advanced car in the world. Hi, and welcome to our comprehensive Kelley Blue Book review of the Lexus LS. To help hold its own against luxury titans like the BMW 7 Series, Mercedes-Benz S-Class, and Audi A8, Lexus has endowed the LS with the latest technology and the highest levels of refinement. If you like large, cushy luxury that isolates you from the world outside, the Lexus LS should rate high on your list. Inside its cabin, you'll barely notice road and wind noise, the engine, or anything else beyond your own overwhelming sense of comfort. While supremely comfortable, the LS is not especially engaging to drive. For an intensely involving driving experience, the offerings from BMW and Audi are more likely to satisfy. Driving the Lexus LS at high speed feels like piloting a cruise missile a mere inches above the ground. The suspension makes road irregularities disappear, and the sound of the engine is reduced to a gentle hum. Even at freeway speeds, the tachometer of the hybrid LS 600HL barely spins above idle. The automated parking system has captured headlines and is a complex exercise in technology, but in real life, the time it takes to set and engage the parallel parking feature severely limits its usefulness. We can only imagine the number of angry drivers who would be lined up behind you before you put all the parameters in place. Much more useful than the automated parking feature is Lexus's optional intuitive parking system, with sensors in the front and rear indicating the proximity to surrounding objects. Maneuvering the bulky LS through narrow parking lots becomes less intimidating. We also love the powerful hybrid powertrain of the LS 600HL. With massive power and a nearly transparent transition from electric to gasoline-powered propulsion, Lexus has created the current zenith of hybrid technology. While Lexus's largest sedan has a certain understated presence, if there's one place where it comes up short, it's in overall style. From the rear, the Lexus LS emulates the significantly less expensive Lexus ES. Sculpted tailpipes are a nice detail, and some will like its disdain for over-the-top styling Phillips, but the overall look is bland. Much better is the imposing wedge-like front end. The long, high hood line is flanked by prominent fenders that lead into bold shoulder lines. This gives the LS a commanding presence on the road. We also appreciate the elongated C-pillar that stretches far to the rear, leaving an attractively abbreviated trunk. Inside, Lexus defies the new standard among luxury manufacturers by not mapping most vehicle functions through one all-powerful controller, a la BMW's iDrive. The Lexus approach may be old school, but discrete buttons and knobs seem to get the job done just fine. In extended-length L models, rear legroom increases from simply excellent to absolutely ludicrous. Surprisingly, trunk space is only adequate, with enough room for most purposes, but hardly the cavernous space one would expect from a car this size. The Lexus LS is a triumph of safety technology with front side curtain, and knee airbags supplementing the active safety of the stability and traction controls. Raising the safety bar even further is the pre-collision system, which uses radar to detect an impending collision and reacts by tightening seatbelts and prepping the brakes for hard deceleration. Rounding out the standard equipment list are HID headlights, a leather-trimmed interior, highly adjustable power front seats, and a 10-speaker audio system. To match the high level of content found in the LS, Lexus offers features with an intense wow factor. For example, you could make a game of trying to locate all 19 speakers of the 450-watt Mark Levinson premium audio system. Perhaps you could impress onlookers by holding your hands above the steering wheel as the automatic parking system deftly backs the LS into a spot. However, the biggest wow can be found in the rear seats. Extended-length models offer an executive-class seating option, which adds a fold-out rear table, power recline and massage right rear seat, 4-zone climate control, and a staggering $12,000 to the price tag. Wow! LS 460 models come equipped with a 380 horsepower V8 engine paired with the world's first 8-speed transmission. That powertrain seems incredibly impressive until it is compared to the LS 600HL's hybrid propulsion system. Combining a 5-liter V8 with electric motors and a high-capacity battery pack, the LS 600HL sends the equivalent of 430 horsepower to all four wheels. The resulting acceleration is simultaneously exhilarating and effortless. Pricing for the LS starts at $61,000 and moves to $71,000 for extended wheelbase models, and leaps past $100,000 for the hybrid. Compared to the BMW 7 Series, Audi A8, and Mercedes S-Class, the Lexus LS emerges as a high-value choice, offering comparable power at a substantially lower cost. To see what consumers are actually paying for the Lexus LS right now, we suggest you check the New Car Blue Book value page. The Lexus brand is known for its excellent resale value. The LS is no exception, with residuals expected to outpace the competition by a substantial margin. And that's our comprehensive Kelley Blue Book review of the Lexus LS.